Hey, so some of you guys out there want to learn dispatching and start your dispatching company. So I get this question asked a lot. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this quick video and I'm gonna break it down to you guys real quick on how you can become a dispatcher and start your dispatching company out here. So first thing you have to do is actually learn it. So whether you go through a training or whether you self-educate yourself, either or is personal preference. But I do recommend definitely learning and conquering, knowing how to dispatch before you go out here and start trying to dispatch other owner-operators and build your dispatching company. Because the thing about it is, once you guys start that dispatching company, you want to make sure that you're providing a great service and that you are maximizing your owner-operator's profit out there. So first step is learning how to do it. Whether you go through a training or self-educate yourself, it don't matter. Second step, go form an LLC, a limited liability company. This is going to make you a legitimate company out there. So now you have a legitimate dispatching company. Like I told you guys before, if you have been following me in one of my previous videos, I told you guys you do not need a college degree. You do not need a GED. You do not need no type of certifications or no credentials to become a dispatcher and to start your dispatching company. So don't let anyone out there tell you anything differently. Trust me, you do not need none of that stuff. Some of you guys out there, you could have a second grade education, but all you have to do is just learn how to dispatch and you guys can start a profitable dispatching company. So now you've learned how to dispatch, you started your LLC, now it's time to start marketing and advertising your business. Now there's many ways out here you guys can market and advertise. You guys can utilize your social media platforms, Facebook, whatever it is, Twitter, IG, YouTube, whatever it is, man. Start marketing and advertising your actual dispatching business out there. So now you have started marketing and advertising your business. Now you are acquiring owner-operators. Now these guys are wanting to come to you to provide them that service as being their dispatcher. So now what you're going to do is go through basically your paperwork. What is your system? You know, what does your system look like? You know, when it comes to bringing on owner-operators, what does a paperwork look like? So create your paperwork, create your contracts, and then you guys negotiate on whatever rate that you're going to charge them. Usually the time how it works in when you're starting up a dispatching and you're operating a dispatching company, you will charge your owner-operators a set percentage. So let's say for me, for example, I charge my owner-operators 8% of the load that is being dispatched at the time. So for example, if my owner-operator, I find a load for my owner-operator for $1,000, I charge him 8%. So that means I just made $80 out of that actual load that was just being booked. So that's how dispatchers get paid. You guys are going to charge them a set percentage. So that's what I do. If your owner-operators want anything outside of just basic finding them loads, then you can actually renegotiate that rate. So if you guys are performing more work as a dispatching company, what you're really going to be doing and your sole job is to just find your owner-operators loads. So getting on load boards, building relationships with direct shippers out there, right? So your job for that 8%, for me, for 8%, what I'm doing is finding loads and completing carrier packets, and that's it. Now, if your owner-operators out there, they want you to do anything outside of that, I would highly recommend renegotiating that actual percentage that you're charging them out there. So now you have learned, you have created your LLC, marketing and advertising, now you have acquired your owner-operators out there. So now it's pretty much just focusing in on growing the business now. Now you guys can actually earn a six-figure salary by starting a dispatch company. And that is a pure fact out here. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna break the numbers down real quick to you. And this is how you guys can start and operate a six-figure actual dispatching company. So for me, like I say, I charge 8% to dispatch. Every truck out here, hotshot truck and semi truck, should be making at least $5,000 a week in revenue. What is 8% of 5,000? That's $400. My goal for everyone who goes through my dispatch training is to dispatch for 5 owner-operators. If you dispatch for 5 owner-operators, that's $400 per truck that you're dispatching for. So if you're dispatching for 5 trucks, that's $2,000 in a week, $8,000 in a month. So close, you're very close to that 6-figure salary. Now, you have dispatchers out here that are dispatching for 10 to 15 trucks. And I'm talking about one dispatcher dispatching for 10 to 15 trucks. At one point in time, while I was still active duty in the military, I dispatched for 7 trucks while I was still on active duty. So my goal is for everyone to get to 5 trucks, because I know that's achievable, and I know you're not going to be overwhelmed and stress yourself out by dispatching for 5 trucks. But you want to work your way up to that 10th truck, and I guarantee you guys will start making over $100,000 in a year just by starting a dispatching company where you don't even need a college degree, a high school diploma. You don't need anything. Like I told you guys could have dropped out in the 2nd grade, and you could actually learn how to dispatch right now and start a dispatching company. So that's going to be the way that you're going to start your actual dispatching company. Of course, there's going to be more going into it to getting your business operational. But if you guys just take these little few steps that I just told you and start self-educating yourself, start asking questions, I guarantee you guys could start your dispatching company ASAP, and you guys could start getting out there marketing and advertising and start acquiring some owner-operators. One thing about this business when it comes to dispatching and brokering freight is that you have to be a salesman, a saleswoman. You know, because you have created a service, and now you're providing a service. Now you have to sell that service. There's not going to be owner-operators just walking up to you and just emailing you. You actually have to get out here and start marketing and advertising and selling your business and selling your service. So remember that too. I hear that from a lot of people. Hey, Manny, I'm not a salesman. I'm not a saleswoman. I mean, you don't have to be a used car salesman, but you just got to know how to talk to people, and you got to know how to converse and have a conversation with people. And then that'll be a way that you could start selling that dispatching service out here. So I just wanted to put this quick video out here today. If you guys have any questions about dispatching, feel free to email me at broker@mannystrans.com. Go visit my website, www.extraordinarymovement.com. 30-day free trial with DAT. Go sign up with TAFS, Trans Am Financial Services, if you guys are looking for a factoring service out here. Hey, CEO, commit, execute, and be obsessed. Everybody be great out here.